Hello YouTube. At just the age of 19, she got the chance to compete and represent Nagaland in Miss India 2022. Please help me welcome Femina Miss India Nagaland 2022 Miss Lovi Awomi. Hello!
Hi!
This is so nice. I am so happy to have you here on the show.
Thank you so much. I am glad to be a part of your show.
I mean, we have been talking about this for a very long time and finally we're making it happen.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're joining me all the way from Dimapur, no?
Yes, yes.
I mean, the weather must be... How is the weather, the balance right now?
I mean, during the daytime it's quite hot and humid, but evening and the early morning it's like a chill.
Truly it must be. You have been super busy lately, going to shows, inaugurations and so forth, so you must be completely tired, I suppose.
Yeah, a little bit. Not so much, but a little bit like exhausted.
You must be. I mean, how does it feel to be working back to back, just here and there, here and there?
For me, like I mean, it's good to be busy. I mean, I don't feel like just sitting idly and then just wasting my time like that. So I rather prefer to be busy rather than just staying like at home back like that.
Truly, truly. I'm glad that you're doing so much and also at the same time you must be experiencing so many things.
Yes, and I would say like it's all because of the love and support that I got. I could do that.
Truly, I'm such a big fan of you and I want to begin with you competing for Miss India 2022. How was your whole experience like?
Okay, I always say that Miss India journey has been like a roller coaster ride. I mean, at one point we feel like it's like very stressed and then, you know, like, oh my god, we're nervous, what's going on, like that. But at the other point we learn a lot, we grow, and then you know, the experience, the overall experience that we got is like very different from the rest of my pageant journey. So yeah, it has been a roller coaster ride journey for me.
It must have been, I suppose. So when you heard the news that you got selected to represent Nagaland in Miss India 2022, what was your reaction?
Okay, so I still remember that you know, that moment. I was at church preparing for an event, so I was there with the other youth members, and then I received a call from one of our contestant manager. So I went out and then I was like a little bit tense. And then I received that call, and then when I had a talk, she was like, congratulations, you are our new Miss India Nagaland 2022 and you are going to represent your state at Miss India. And I was at one point I was like stunned.
Is this real?
Then,
you know?
Yeah, and then after that she was like, this is for real. I mean, the contestant manager, she got that I am like stunned and then shocked. So she was like, this is for real. And then
oh my goodness.
after the phone was like after we hang up the phone, I screamed like anything. I called my sister out, and then we both started screaming again. And then yeah, that's
I can imagine that.
Yeah, like of course it's not a, you know, it's not a small platform, so yeah, it was like a, you know.
I mean, congratulations
nervous.
to you.
Thank you so much, thank you so much.
I mean, you must have been extremely nervous. You were just saying that.
Yeah, I was nervous. At the same time, I was also like, you know, preparing myself how to prepare for Miss India again.
I'm sure you had to prepare a lot. I mean, when you decided to compete, to get selected to represent Nagaland, of course, were you expecting to get selected?
I mean, to be honest, like my co-contestants, they were like very very well prepared, and then they were they were elder than me, they had more experience than me. And honestly, I was like very happy. I would have been very happy if one of them have made it up, but when I gave my interview, I was like so unprepared. I just gave it like, how we are talking. I just had a very fun conversation with them, and then whatever the feedback was from the judges, I just took it up. And then yeah, in a way I was not really expecting, but also expecting. Yeah, so I don't know, but yeah, like it was 50-50.
I mean, hey, it all comes down to whether you did your best or you did not do your best. But then you got selected, so it was a huge thing for you.
Yeah.
What was it like for you getting on that big platform, Miss India platform for you?
Of course, it was overwhelming. It was a very big achievement that I have made, and then the reaction of my family, that made me like realize that okay, that is really something big. Yeah. So the platform, it just may help me a lot grow my personality, in growing my confidence. And then like if people have seen me earlier, they would have noticed how I've grown. I myself have seen how I've grown, because earlier I was not a good spokesperson, and then like when it comes to interview or anything like that, earlier I was like very I get very nervous, but now you can see that.
I can see that. I can see the glow, the confidence. I can truly see that. I want to ask you this specifically. When you competed, did you get to meet Miss India 2021?
Of course, I did good. I did get a chance to meet them, had a conversation with them.
What was it like meeting her in person?
It was very nice. She's like very kind person, and then I still remember the 3 winners were there, and then when we had our PI, and then they came and they were like hugging me, and they said like it was a very nice personal interview session that we had. And then they were really happy to see me there, and then they were also saying that you were really like honest and genuine with whatever you have said. So
You must have been.
so like it was a very nice moment at the time, and then all the 3 winners are very kind, generous, and also they know how to comfort someone like very nicely.
It must have been, and I'm sure that you must have had an amazing time meeting also, all of them generally.
Yes.
I want to ask you this again. Who was your roommate while competing for Miss India?
Okay. So I was someone who has like shifted my room, I think like almost every week.
Why? I mean,
no, like they always shuffle the roommate, but luckily I got like the highest chance to change my roommate, and then shift with someone else again, the other one. It happened like that. Like we go through a lot over there, and then sometimes some contestant go to our contestant manager and ask like, if Lovi can be my roommate, it would be very nice.
Aww.
So they shift me like that.
So you were the one who got shifted.
Yes. So I think at first it was Miss Bihar. She is very lovely person. She's also very hardworking, and I will never forget Miss Jharkhand. She has been role model, sister to me, because like I had spent a lot of my time with her, and she is really really hardworking. I must say that, like whenever we are in our hotel room, whenever we are together, she will just tell me, come, let's do something. She will never let me like just sit idly or just relax for a while. She will be like, no, 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 don't sit like this. Let's do something.
Oh my.
Yeah, and then I have shared my room with Miss Manipur as well. Yeah.
I mean, you had an amazing time. I can just feel it by the way you were saying it.
Of course, of course. It was a really great time. And then, yeah, those are the memories and then moments that I'm going to cherish for my entire life, you know.
I'm sure you will. Were you good friends with the winner, Miss India 2022?
Yes, we are really connected together, but like no, we are not so close because we had a group A, group B, because we were like 30 of us. So the other day they will be in the shoot, the other day we will be in the shoot. So it had some like misbalance in the time, and then so we couldn't be that close. But yeah, we do connect a lot. And then she is also very friendly, you know. She is someone like who can speak and then comfort you at your hard times. And then yeah, she has been a good friend to me as well.
She must have been. She must have been.
Yeah.
Lovi, was getting groomed to compete for Miss India tough? Because I know how grooming can be. So was it tough being groomed?
Okay, for me, I mean, grooming session was the time where I enjoyed a lot. I mean, every minute there used to be different sessions, you know, like we have a mental workout session. There are different lot kind of sessions, but for me, like grooming session is something that I always wait for. And then our groomer was Miss Alicia Rawat, Ma'am Alicia Rawat. And I always enjoy her work. She is so calm and composed every time, you know. Even if she's telling something and then she's trying to make us understand, she will be like so nicely explaining us like, do this, if you do that it will be this. So I mean, I always wait for her session. So for me, grooming session has been like the most excitement and insightful one.
What do you think you've learned from those grooming sessions?
Honestly, like I have learned a lot because my experiences like before Miss India, it was very different. And after going there, I have learned a lot. I mean, the grooming session, like how to walk, how to pose, you know. And then after that, after what I've learned there, I just remember that all these years I've been doing something else, and that's wrong. And then,
oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that.
So like you know, like the posture, the way how we have to stand, and then after getting all those tips and then the correction that we get, I mean, now whenever I'm like if I'm walking or anything, like naturally if I'm walking, it comes that way.
And I must say that Lovi, you have a really amazing walk. I've seen you in person walking,
so much.
and you
Thank
have
you
a
so
really
much.
amazing walk.
Have you seen me in person walking?
Of course, I've seen you. I've been to several shows and I've seen you, but I've never approached you.
Alright, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Have you always felt it in your heart growing up to take part in pageants?
Okay, so I will honestly tell you, like I've never thought of participating in any kind of like pageantry or joining any modeling stuff like that. But when I like after I grew up, like slowly my parents and some of my mentor, like you know, they have encouraged me, why don't you try this, why don't you go for this? And that's how like I just thought and got a click, like okay, let me just try. Like if not this time, like maybe I'll learn something from that. So that's how I've joined the pageantry. And then top model was my first time. And then I was very young at that time. I
You
was
must. How
15.
old were you? How old were you?
I was 15 years old at the time.
Super young, Lovi.
Yeah. And I still remember, if you know Johnny Diaz-Coley.
I do. The famous makeup
Yeah,
artist.
I mean, he guided me through that, and then I was like very nervous. I called him brother, and then he was like, "It's okay, you'll make it. It's okay. Don't worry anything about don't worry about anything. You'll make it." And then that was my first time, and I was very young, and then I don't even know how to give a stage performance, So yeah, if I look back, then of course I do cherish all those memories, but also I smile at myself, and I realize how I have grown, how much I've grown. And then yeah, I mean, all those journeys has made me realize, like, okay, I am capable of something doing like this, no?
And also all those journeys and experiences have made you who you are today. Again,
Yes,
competing for Miss
exactly.
India.
Yes.
What do you want to achieve in life, Lovi? Do you wish to continue taking part in pageants and so forth?
Okay, so for me, like, I don't think I'll be taking part for pageants after this, or maybe like if I get a chance, I'll surely groom my younger ones who are coming. I'll tell them like how is the experience over there, because like whenever we are going there, we don't really know what's going on there. How is the thing that works over there? What are the process, what are the process that we have to go, So if there are if my next successor comes, I would like to groom them, or just tell them how was my experience over there, like what type of sessions are there that you have to perform that way, so if I have, like, I want to become a social worker in
Oh,
my
that will be so
future.
nice.
So
I mean, with your personality, I feel like social work might be right for you.
okay. I mean, I want to achieve that, but at the but not only that, I also want to go for a modeling career, because social working is not easy, and then for everything we also need to have money. Like, if
Truly.
I want to do something, I obviously need a financial support. So for that, I want to go for modeling, and then make a career for myself, and then work for my people. Yeah.
Hopefully, whatever is your calling in life, you get to achieve it. How proud are your parents with you?
I mean, when I started my pageantry journey, my dad was already expired, so I am sure he's looking up from there, and then he's very proud of me, because he have always seen that the girl who is a little tomboyish. And then yeah, my dad has taught me how to do boxing.
Oh my, he
That's
taught you
how-
self-defense.
Yeah, self-defense. I have been the guy of my family, so he must be really proud of me. And then my mom, I always see her searching my name in the YouTube, watching my
Aw.
videos. She has been
Aw.
my biggest fan. And then yeah, they are all very proud of me. And then don't talk about my sister, she has been most supportive sister I've ever got, I've ever seen. Honestly.
Oh my.
I mean, whenever I have a show, she'll make sure that I'm wearing the right dress, I'm wearing something good and then stunning. She'll be like, what are you wearing? If I'm not with her, she'll be like, video call me now and show me.
You have a good
So-
sister.
Yeah, so all my family and even my relatives, they are very proud of me. So it just makes me feel very good, and then brings me smile in my face.
Oh, I mean, I'm just here being so happy for you with all the support that you are
Thank you
receiving
so much.
from
Thank
your
you so
family.
much.
And I'm sure that your daddy is extremely super proud and happy for you, okay, Lovi?
Yeah. Yes, of course.
5 years down the road from now, where do you see yourself?
Okay, 5 years down this road from now, I see myself as an hardworking model, and also a social worker who is supporting their people to do something good and then to change the society and the mindset of the society.
Amazing. 5 years down the road from now, I hope you get to achieve every single thing that you've mentioned. Lovi.
Thank you. Amen to that.
You can, you will.
Yeah.
Generally, what do you think you have learned from all these pageantry competitions, Miss Dimapur, Miss India, and so forth? What do you think you have learned?
So, I mean, all of those pageantry has taught me a different, like all of their specialties are different. The way they conduct the pageant is different. The grooming sessions are different. So, from all those things, I've learned all the different and small parts of my, my journey, and then the experience that I got. I've learned a lot of different things which helped me as an individual, to grow more, to compete in Miss India as well. Like, honestly, if I say regarding my first pageant, top model, it helped me to make a way to Miss Dimapur. And then Miss Dimapur, I have learned a lot of stuff. Like, our groomer was Marina Kiho. She molded me a lot, like how my introduction should be, how your stage presence should be, and then the performance that you're doing, everything. So it also helped me a lot, and that whatever I've learned over there, that took me away to Miss Nagaland. And then the Miss Nagaland journey was amazing. I mean, I'm still connected with all the co-contestants, and then they always support me with whatever comes my way. I mean, if I have a show tomorrow, they will be sending the flyers and then poster, and then they will be like, all the best, Lovi. And then I was the youngest there, and then I always call my elder sister or the co-contestant, I call them Didi. I have the habit of calling
Lovely.
them Didi or sister, like that, no? So they will be like, our bacha is growing, all the best. And then Miss Nagaland has taught me a lot more different, and then they have given me a very different perspective of looking life, and then go forward with the life. Because we have, I don't even want to talk about Sir Teja. He has been so good. Sir Teja, whenever we have a very hectic, intense session, like a grooming session and a choreography session, so he will bring the cup noodles at night, and then he will be like, have this, babas. He call us babas.
Oh my.
Then he'll be like, have this, and then we'll get back in 10 minutes, all right? And then he'll, whenever we are down, he'll make sure that he is there for us. So it was a different different way, and then different experience over there as well. So all those things, like small parts of the journey, has made me this, and then have lifted me to Miss India platform.
Truly, you have gained
Yes.
so much. Before we conclude the interview, let's play a short game. The game is called
All right.
Pageant Trivia. I have
All right.
5 questions.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Who is your favorite Miss Nagaland?
Okay, my favorite Miss Nagaland. I must say, of course, oh my god, all of their journey is so different, and then, you know, I mean, they all did a different work, and then they have inspired me. Honestly, like they have all inspired me in a different ways. So, just to pick one, it's not justice for everyone.
It's so tough. I'm sorry for putting you for this, putting you up for
Yeah.
this.
But okay, I think Vikonyo Satse, she has been doing a great job. Like I have been helping her as well, and then I feel that she did really make an impact as Miss Nagaland.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
2020 and 2021. Yeah.
Shout out to her. Okay.
2019 and 2020.
All
Yeah,
right.
shout
All
out to
right.
her.
Second question: who is your favorite Miss India?
Who is my favorite Miss India? Okay, I love Manushi Chiller.
I mean, she's amazing. I love her too, honestly.
Yeah, she's, you know, she's so generous, always smiling, you know. I mean, oh, she is like a goddess.
You've met her, I suppose, then.
Yeah, like we had an interaction. I mean, not
Okay.
like physically, but virtually, yeah.
All right. Who is your favorite Miss World?
Okay, my favorite Miss World, of course, again, Manushi Chiller.
I was
also
thinking
love-
you were gonna say Priyanka Chopra or something.
Yeah, I mean, of course, I was about to say, like, of course, Miss, like, Priyanka Chopra has also been, like, a very great, you know, icon. But Manushi has its own different, you know, way of going, and then way of living the journey. So, yeah, I love them both.
Okay, we can choose, no? It's difficult.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, who is your favorite Miss Universe?
I think literally everyone knows that. Like my Insta status, like everything has been always about Catriona Gray.
Hey, can I just give you a high five? High five for I love Catriona.
Yeah, sure.
High
sure.
five. High five. I love
mean-
her. I mean, like, what do you love about her?
I love everything about her, her journey, you know, the person she is, how, oh my god, her kindness is like so inspiring. The way she handles all the situation, it's commendable. So I'm a great fan of her.
She truly is. She truly is a
Yes.
really amazing Miss Universe. Last
Yes.
question. Now, who is your favorite beauty queen of all time?
Okay, of all time. Okay, who is my favorite beauty queen of all time?
This is gonna take some time, I suppose.
If I put myself aside, just kidding. Catriona Gray, and yes, of course,
Kat, if you are hearing this, Lovi loves you.
of course. Please convey my message to her.
Yes. Thank you so much, Lovi, for playing that amazing game, and thank you for being here tonight. I loved having you.
Thank you so much, and thanks to you for having me here. And then it was a very lovely interaction with you. I feel glad and also overwhelmed with all the conversation that we had.
We truly did. I loved having you, and I'm wishing you all the very best for your
you so
term
much.
as Femina Miss India Nagaland, and I hope you do amazing works. Okay, I'll be watching
Thank you
you.
so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And then all the very best for you as well. And keep doing this. I mean, I always watch your YouTube videos.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Yeah,
Oh
like-
my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like sometimes I see people that I don't even know. So it's good to know someone like through your sessions like this, no? So yes, always do this. I mean, keep doing this, and then all the very best. And then, God bless you.
Thank you so much.